Hi students, I hope your exam has gone very well. This is regarding the ISC examination 2026 chemistry paper that is done today. So I have the paper with me and I'll show you the marking scheme, the way it will be marked, and also the answer of the organic chemistry part of your today's paper. So let us analyze the paper and I'll tell you how difficult it is or it is easy or not. Let us see that. So there is a question within section A, question number 1. You have to choose the appropriate answer from the options which are given below, given in the bracket, and these are the fill in the blanks. The first question was given, that is question number 1. A1, a mixture of anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated HCl. We all know that anhydrous zinc chloride and concentrated HCl is a Lucas reagent. So it is also given in the option. You can see over here it is Lucas reagent. So first fill in the blanks will be Lucas, and which the reagent which shows maximum reactivity with dash alcohol. You know the Lucas reagent reacts with primary alcohol. Okay, so it will be the next option will be primary. Okay, the second question from the fill in the blanks is, it is also again from the organic chemistry, and it is from the haloalkane haloarine. The same question, the previous one also from the haloalkane haloarine. It was stated that methyl chloride on treatment with dash forms methyl cyanide. We all know what is methyl chloride and how you can confirm to methyl cyanide. So you have to treat with potassium cyanide. So here the option will be the potassium cyanide, and whereas on treatment with dash it forms methyl isocyanide. You can remember this reaction similar way. If you treat methyl chloride with silver cyanide, you'll be getting methyl isocyanide. So here it will be silver cyanide. Let us see the number 3 question. Number third question is also from the organic chemistry. No, it is not from the organic chemistry, but again it is organic compound is been taken here. The hydrolysis of ethyl acetate in acidic medium is a pseudo dash order reaction. We know it is a pseudo first order reaction, so it is a pseudo first order reaction. And though it is a pseudo first order reaction, because the rate only depends on the one molecule, the concentration of only one molecule, but it is a bimolecular reaction. So here the molecularity is 2. So these are the options which are given. Number 4 question is from the physical chemistry. I'm not touching that. Again, in question number 1, there is another section B. Okay, so in section like question B, you have the multiple choice questions. Okay, so multiple choice question number 1 is given from the coordination chemistry. We'll be solving in another video. The number 2 is given from the DNA block. The number 3 is again given from the organic chemistry. The question is like this, that it is stated like this: the acetylene is given here over an arrow, dilute sulfuric acid, and this mercuric sulfate is given, and this A you have to choose, and again there is a oxidation is given. You have to choose B, and again PCl5 is given. You have to choose C. Now think about, we have learned this reaction. This is the reaction from class 11, and again it is repeated in the carbonyl compounds in class 12. So this acetylene will react with this to form acetaldehyde. So A will be acetaldehyde, and once you oxidize, you will be getting acetic acid, because this CHO group will be oxidized to COOH, and if you treat with PCl5, you will get CH3COCl. Now the options which are given is acetic anhydride. We're not getting acetic anhydride. This is a kind of acetyl chloride. Yes, the option C will be the answer. Let me check once the video is coming properly or not. Yeah, it's coming properly. Now again the number 4 question. This is number 3rd question from B. Number 4 question again from the organic chemistry. It is stated like this: Rohit is studying the iodoform reaction by using the following compounds. Okay, these compounds are given: CH3OH. These are stated like this. Options are given like this: PCH3OH, Q, Q is CH3CHO, R is CH3COCH3, and ACE is given this compound CH3CH2, COCH2CH3. Now the question is stated like this: which of the following combinations will give an iodoform test? Which of the following combinations will give the iodoform test when the compounds are heated separately with iodine and aqueous sodium hydroxide? So you have to choose which of these compounds will participate in iodoform reaction. We all know that any compound which has this linkage CH3CO or CH3CHOH, they will participate in iodoform. So here these will participate and this will participate. So both this compound will participate in iodoform. So here the option will be Q and R. That means option number B. Option number B will be the correct answer, B4. Okay, so this is again from organic chemistry, aldehyde ketone. Okay, now let us go for the fifth one. The fifth one is also from the organic chemistry. It is from the biomolecules. Is the easiest one. Which one of the following nitrogen bases, some nitrogen bases are given, is absent in RNA? We all know in RNA the nitrogen bases are adenine, guanine, cytosine and uracil. And in DNA, adenine, guanine, cytosine and thymine. So thymine is absent here. So it will be thymine. Thymine will be the correct option. So whatever I have understood here, the paper is quite okay till this. Let me go further. This 6, question number 6, assertion reason is given. The assertion is phenols are more acidic than aliphatic alcohols. It is correct. So assertion is correct. The reason is given: phenoxide ion is stabilized by resonance. Yes. Why phenol is more acidic? Because it forms phenoxide ion which is more stable, which is stabilized by the resonance. But alkoxide ion means the alkoxide which is formed from the alcohols ion is not stabilized by resonance. Yes, it is also correct. So here the assertion and reason are true, and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. This option may be correct. Like due to the plus I effect of the alkyl group, the OH bonded electrons in alcohols, aliphatic alcohols increases, so its acidity again decreases. So that reason could have been written here, but here the most chosen of option should be A. Both are correct. Okay, now the next assertion reason from the physical chemistry, I'm now not touching this one for the time being. We'll be coming with another video. Now come to the section B. Section B, question number 5. Again there is a question from the organic chemistry. Question number 5. Section B, question number 5. Question number 5. This is from the section B. It's written that methyl magnesium bromide 2-propan-2-ol means 2-propanol. We have to convert and write the chemicals equations. Now let me tell you here, as it is stated, chemical equation you have to write. You cannot go for only transformations. Methyl magnesium bromide, methyl magnesium bromide 2-propan-2-ol. Now you all know this is a Grignard reagent. It will only take part in reaction if the dry ether is given. Okay, so dry ether if it is given, and let us take one aldehyde. Alcohol you have to go for. So let us take one aldehyde. This can be a good aldehyde, acetaldehyde. Now you know this CH3Mg magnesium is electropositive. This CH3 is negative. Again here positive, it is negative, so it will attack here and there will be an addition reaction. You'll get this CH3 COMg H and CH3. Now after this, if you hydrolyze this one, water and H plus, then you will get CH3, CH, OH and CH3. This is propan-2-ol and byproduct MgOH. It is better to write the byproduct here because they have asked you to write the chemical equation, not only the conversion. Okay, so ISC papers are checked like this only. The byproduct they will see the byproduct. Okay, though the question is easy, papers are checked, a proper answer key will be made, and according to that it will be checked. Phenol to benzene is very simple. Phenol, this is number 2, phenol to benzene. We all know that if you treat with zinc dust and if you heat, you will get benzene, and along with you will get the zinc oxide. Why I have written this byproduct? Because they will ask for the byproduct, because chemical equation is asked here, not only the conversion. Okay, so remember this is very important. Though the question paper is easy, it seemed to be easy from the organic part. Let us go for the question number 7. It's again from the organic chemistry. Write chemical equations for the following named organic reactions. Chemical equation you have to write. Diazotization reaction. Now diazotization reaction, we all know that there is a reagent NaNO2 and HCl, right? And you have to give at around 0 to 5 degrees Celsius temperature, it will form HNO2. Okay, HNO2 and HCl. This reacts actually with the aniline. So this HNO2, HCl, 0 to 5 degrees centigrade temperature, you will get benzene diazonium chloride along with water molecule. If you want to balance it, you can like this. It depends on the answer key again. If somebody converts directly writing aniline and giving this, you could have get the marks here, but basically this is the correct way to represent because they have asked you the chemical equation. Next, the Sandmeyer's reaction. The Sandmeyer's reaction is the next part of this. Diazonium salt, if you treat with copper chloride and HCl, you will get one of the example you have to write. It is not that all the examples you have to write. You know the bromenzene preparation, chlorobenzene and cyanobenzene all are taken to be a Sandmeyer reaction. Only one you have to write. Nitrogen you will get as a byproduct. Okay, so remember this is very important. Okay, next is a differential is been given. Question number 9 is again from the organic chemistry. Question number 9. Write chemical tests to distinguish between the following pairs. You don't have to write the chemical equation, you have to write the chemical test. A, acetaldehyde and acetone. We know that acetaldehyde reacts with toluene's reagent, right, to form silver mirror, but acetone never reacts. So that is how we can differentiate. Okay, and number B, acetic acid and benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde takes part in reaction with toluene's reagent, but acetic acid never reacts. So it is very simple. It is not that tough reaction, is very simple. Okay, next is that question number 9 or is a kind of application based question is given here. An organic compound A having molecular formula C3H8O. C3H8O molecular formula gives a turbidity with Lucas reagent. Already we have learned what is Lucas reagent. The same question is given in question number 1. Fill in the blanks. It gives a turbidity after 5 minutes heating. So that means it must be a secondary alcohol. It must be a secondary alcohol. A secondary alcohol, that means it should be A. Sorry, it is B. It is A. This A is must be a secondary alcohol. It can be a secondary alcohol. Okay, to form B. Now, the compound B does not reduce filling reagent. And on heating compound A with copper, if you heat this compound A with copper, you get B. Okay, now the B reduce filling reagent, but when treated with iodine does not reduce filling reagent. This B does not reduce filling reagent, that means it can be a ketone. And but when heated with iodine and sodium hydroxide, that means it gives a positive iodoform test. Iodine sodium hydroxide gives a yellow precipitate of compound C. So this is C. Okay. Now identify the compound A, B, C. So first of all, this can be a secondary alcohol. Now secondary alcohol means it can be like this CH3, CHOH, CH3. Yes, it is secondary alcohol. C3, CCC, H8, 3, 4, 5, 8. So this is A. Write the chemical reaction for the conversion of compound B to C. So this is A. Now what will be the B? If you heat with copper and 300 degree centigrade temperature, you will be getting a ketone, because this is a secondary alcohol. If secondary alcohol is oxidized, this is an oxidizing agent. If it is oxidized, then it will convert to ketone. So it must be acetone or 2-propanone. Okay, now these 2-propanone gives a positive iodoform test, CHI3. Okay, so this is B and this is C. Let me tell you, you have to write a correct balanced chemical equation when you go for B to C. Otherwise, marks will be deducted. Okay, I think you have written the balanced chemical equation, and if you have whatever is done, you have to go for the next examination. You have to think for the next examination. Okay. Now let us check for the question number 11. Question number 11. This is again from the organic chemistry. Write chemical equation to convert each. This is the conversions. Again, chemical equation you have to write. Chlorobenzene. They have given chlorobenzene to aniline. Now, if you treat chlorobenzene with ammonia and copper oxide with 473 Kelvin temperature, near about 4 to 6 atm pressure, you will get aniline. You will get copper chloride also, and water. Okay, you have to write a balanced chemical equation for this. This is the correct conversions. If you go with another way, but again those things should be balanced. Okay, next, iodoform to acetylene. This reaction you have learned in class 11. And again in haloalkane halorine you have learned iodoform to acetylene. This is iodoform. If 2 moles of iodoform you have taken and you are treating with silver, then you will get acetylene. You have to heat here. This is from the haloalkane halorine. Again important, this one. I think you have done it correctly. These two are little bit different question because these are not coming from the name reactions. Okay, next question number 12, again from the organic chemistry. Question number 12, let us check it. Question 12, methanol to ethanol, they have given the conversion methanol to ethanol. Now how to go from methanol to ethanol? There are going to be many ways. Let us choose one, methanol. If you treat this one with any kind of like alkyl halide, you can go for Lucas reagent, you can use PCl5 also here. So if you use PCl5, you will get CH3Cl. Okay. Now other reagents can be used here. Now CH3Cl you have got. Now you have to convert to the, suppose you are treating here magnesium. So what will get here? Dry ether. You will get a Grignard reagent CH3MgCl. Now this is CMgCl, which is a Grignard reagent. If you treat with formaldehyde, this will take place, CH3 CH2O MgCl. This you will get, and if you hydrolyze this one, you will get CH3 CH2OH plus MgOHCl. So this is one of the way. There can be many ways. You could have gone for cyanide also. I have shown this one. Okay, it should be correct. Whatever things you have done, it should be correct. Writing the chemical equations, the byproduct you have to mention. Okay, next, number 2, benzene to benzene diazonium chloride to phenol. Very simple. Benzene diazonium chloride, if you heat with water, you will get phenol. Okay, and this is the next one, sodium ethoxide. Sodium ethoxide means CH3 CH2ONA. You have to go for what? Ethoxyethane. So ethoxyethane means CH3 CH2O CH2 CH3, ether. Now how to get an ether? Take an alkyl halide here. There will be SN2 reaction. This is O minus plus. This will form and you will get NaBr. Very simple. It's not that tough. The simplest things you can ever get from alcohol phenol ether. Okay, these here not, I haven't seen till the Kolben-Schmidt reaction, Reimer-Tiemann reaction. There are many reactions were there. Those are not here. This seems to be simple paper. Again, it depends on the marking scheme because they can deduct the marks depending on the byproduct. Okay. Now question number 14. The question number 14 is given a biomolecules question. I'm just reading this one. Give one example of fibrous protein. It can be keratin, globular protein, hemoglobin can be a globular protein. Draw the structure of amino acids, glycine, alanine are given below. Draw the peptide linkage. Peptide linkage I am showing you between glycine. This is glycine. And this is alanine. If you join this, you know that one of the hydrogen of the NH2 group and OH of the COOH group combined together will be releasing the water molecule and it will form a peptide bond. It is very simple. So this is the peptide bond. And next is justify that glucose is an aldose form of sugar and with the help of chemical equation. That means you have to show any chemical equation where glucose has the CHO group and it takes part in reaction with the CHO group. It can be bombing water reaction, it can be anything. Okay, it should not be ketone. So glucose is an aldose. Next, question number 15. Write the chemical reactions for, this is 15 number question. Chlorobenzene. You all know the structure of chlorobenzene. This is chlorobenzene is treated with concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. This is nitration. This is nothing but nitration. NO2 group will be substituted to the ortho and para position of the benzene, and this will be the major, the other one will be the minor. Okay. Next is given ethyl alcohol. What is the formula of ethyl alcohol? CH3CH2OH is treated with SOCl2 thionyl chloride in presence of pyridine. This is nothing but Darjan's process. Very important. We talked about this reaction many times and this has come. So here it will be CH3CH2Cl plus SO2 plus HCl. Here you have to write the byproducts. Okay. And this is again from another question from haloalkane haloarine. Chloroform slowly oxidized. Chloroform slowly oxidized in presence of sunlight, and it will form phosgene. Right, and HCl. So this balanced chemical equation you have to write. Okay. Now again question number 18 we have. There is again a kind of conversions are not given. Here you have to only write the product. Okay. Question number 18. CH3CH2 is given KCN. You know what? You have to predict A here. So it will be CH3CH2CN. Now if you give here a reducing agent lithium aluminum hydride, the cyanide will be transferred to NH2, and if you put here HNO2, first of all it will convert to this. I think better to do till this. If you heat this one, it will automatically decompose actually and to form CH3CH2CH2OH. To better to keep C this one alcohol because it is unstable. It is not stable one, this one. This is unstable, so it will form this one. Okay. Next is that CH3CH2CAA. This is propanoic acid. If you treat propanoic acid with ammonia, you will get this CAANH4. This is A. Okay. If you heat this one, you will get amide. And most of the cases we have seen every year there will be a reaction with the Hofmann-Boehme degradation. Repeatedly every year ISC is giving this question. It comes as a most favorite question of the ISC, and sometimes we also think about this, why the same questions are given repeatedly. So almost we have done and we have only one portion left in section D. Section D, let us come to the section D. Section D. I think you have attended this part because it also seems to be simple. Calcium acetate is subjected to dry distillation. Calcium acetate. So it is a salt of calcium, salt of acetate, distilled. You will get acetone and calcium carbonate. Okay. Next, Acetaldehyde is reduced. Acetaldehyde is CH3CHO is reduced in presence of zinc amalgam and concentrated HCl. You know that what this is Clemenson's reductions. We have learned this, that the work of the Clemenson reduction is that to convert the CHO group, the C double bond group which is present here, that CNO into CH2. So this CH3 will be there. Instead of this CO, we'll write CH2 and one hydrogen is again there, so it will be CH3. So ethane will form and corresponding HCl will form. Okay, this. And the number C is very simple. This one is given as esterification reaction. In ISC class 12, esterification reaction is given. Acetic acid reacts with ethyl alcohol, concentrated sulfuric acid. You can understand why I am laughing, because it comes in class 10. So here there will be esterification reaction. Water molecule will removed and it will form CH3, CH2. You start writing from the acid. It will be better for you. CH3, COO, C2H5. So ethyl acetate you will get. Okay. And there is number 2 reaction. These were question number 21. So everybody can get 3 out of 3 here. The 2 number is little bit different. Application based question again is given. An organic compound X with the molecular formula C2H4O. C2H4O. This is X. Forms compound Y on oxidation. If you oxidize this one, it will form Y. This is Y. Now X undergoes haloform, means I2 and NaOH. Okay. On treatment with HCN, compound X forms a product Z. Again, if you treat this one with HCN, it forms a product Z. And on hydrolysis gives, if you hydrolyze this one, it forms 2-hydroxypropanoic acid. 2-hydroxypropanoic acid. This is Z. You have to just identify which one is what. Now here, this is propanoic acid. That means an acid you have to formed. C2H4O participating in iodoform. That means it can be aldehyde or it can be ketone. So it can be this CH3CHO, C2H4O. This is X. Okay, if you oxidize this one, you will get an acid. Okay, it participates in HCN addition. It forms CH3CHOHCN. Right? So this is Z. Yes, we have got all the things. So this was the class 12 ISC 2026 chemistry organic portion solution and the answer key. I hope you liked the video, and from my point of view, the paper was, from the organic chemistry part, it was not that critical. It depends on the students. If you have gone through a proper process, if you have read from class 11 to 12, this can be a very flat. And if you have not done well, like if you have not prepared, then it would be depends on yourself and depends on the correction, how it is corrected. They are giving more weightage on the byproduct or not. On the basis of that, you will be getting marks, but it's not that tough paper. So whatever it is, I'll be coming with another video for the physical and inorganic part the next day, and hope for the best. All the best for the next examinations. Thank you.